Well, welcome back. How do you store your coupons? Do you put them in a pencil box? Maybe you paper clip them together, or you use a binder or something else? This week we're talking about coupon organization with Casey Trinham from Time to Save Workshops. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Glad you're here. I brought my binder with me. It was once a proud binder. I had everything nice and organized, but I guess I will fess up and show you that right now we've just got a mess.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Mess of coupons here.
That's okay. That's not so bad. I am not by nature an organized person. It's not easy for me to be organized. And one thing I want people to understand is you don't have to be perfect. Everything doesn't have to always be in its place in order for you to coupon. Now, to do the binder method, I went through all different kinds of ways of cutting up my coupons until I found a way that actually reduced my time cutting my coupons up.
That's what I want to do. I want to reduce time because right now I've got expired coupons that I don't know about, and I'm going in there and pulling them out and just trying to keep up with it. It's not working so good for me.
I see that. Well, I usually get at least 5 to 10 newspapers, and so before I would cut out each individual insert, and then as I cut it out, it would just land on the floor wherever it landed, and then when I got done, then I would try to divide it into the sections that we use for our binders. Well, by then I'm over it completely because I've got ADD and we have coupons everywhere. It was like a tornado's come through my house, and I thought there has to be a better way. And so at one point I was letting my daughter help me, and I decided, what's really would be smart is that since each of those inserts has the same pages inside of it, and I pulled out one for example, to pull out the same page of the inserts. Like that is one page that is in all 3 of the red plum. That way you're cutting out that same coupon at the exact same time. You're not cutting it out 3 times. My daughter is much like me. She gets bored very easily, and so whenever she first started cutting out coupons, she was taking off the expiration dates. And I thought,
and some stores don't like that.
I'm going to fix that, sweetie. And so I think she did that at first, thinking that maybe that mommy wouldn't ask her to cut out coupons again. But then I learned that if I staple them, and I don't staple on the barcode, but I do staple on the picture, that makes this much easier for me because it keeps that together. It only takes just a moment. Now, I also have the exact same categories in these little tubs as I do in my binder. There's 14 different ones, and it's based on grocery aisles. Now, when I say grocery aisles, I don't mean by a certain store. I mean like refrigerated, frozen, boxed items.
Canned produce.
Exactly.
Other fruits.
But the goal that I have found is to touch my coupon twice. Basically, whenever I pull out my inserts and divide them, and then whenever I start cutting them out, I spread these across my family room, and I get my coupon, and I cut that coupon on top of the section of what it goes in. That way, it's not going everywhere, and I noticed that when I stapled it together, it stayed instead of just going into a whole bunch of different directions.
So it goes from here to here, and then eventually into
and then you can
the
file
binder
it
to take to the store with you.
Right. Now, you were telling me earlier about Procter & Gamble. You don't like to cut those out.
Yeah, they put them out once a month, and it seems like it's all the same coupons, and they all expire at the same time, and then you have a whole new gaggle of the same coupons that have different dates.
And there's a lot of those items that are in that section when you're looking at things like paper items, baby items. I mean, it takes up a lot of room in your binder. Well, at the front of your binder, you have a little accordion file, and that's where I keep all of my Procter & Gamble.
Now, do you recommend pulling out the coupons that you're planning to use from your binder before you go to the store, or just doing it there when you're going through the aisles?
No. Before I go to the store, I go through our website and I check each item I want to purchase because we have a print list. Once I check those items, I go ahead and I print the coupons that are corresponding with those sale items, and I print my list, and then what I do is I sit down, I cut out my printable coupons, and then I pull the ones that match those items, put everything in an envelope with that list, and that's what I take with me in the store with my binder.
And if you take the binder with you, you may find something you overlooked beforehand that's on sale that you want to take advantage of.
Exactly, and there's unadvertised sales and there's clearance deals, and so that is why I always do want to take my binder with me.
Awesome. Well, hopefully I can get this thing organized now. Casey, thanks for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. And as always, you can keep up with the latest deals online with the crew from Time to Save Workshops. Just visit them at timetosaveworkshops.com for more details. We'll be back with more WDEF News 12 this morning in just a moment.